Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 14 of my Los Angeles Rams Connected franchise series here on Madden NFL 16. So today we're back with week number 13. We've got a matchup coming up against the 1-10 New York Jets. This should be a good opportunity for a bit of a bounce-back week. We have really struggled as of late. We've dropped 4 of our last 6 games. After getting out to a 4-1 start on the season, we're now just 6-5 entering week number 13, as I said. So you can see I'm starting to scout some college cornerbacks as well. Now, cornerback is not really a position of need, I don't think, for our team. You know, we just drafted one in the first round last year, Amon Moats, to complement E.J. Gaines and Janoris Jenkins. I think that's a pretty solid 1-2-3, but I think something this team lacks is a true number one shutdown corner. And I'm not sure if we're really going to be able to find that kind of guy in the draft, but, you know, still, if we were to find a stud, so to say, I would have to at least certainly look at drafting him in one of the first couple of rounds. But I think it's unlikely. At this point, I've really scouted a majority of the positions that I wanted to scout already, so it's kind of just, you know, looking at, you know, things that I kind of want to do my due diligence on. You know, if there's, you know, the only positions I'm really not going to scout for sure are probably like the defensive line, because we have 4 like 90 overalls already on the defensive line. But if I were to find a stud at really any other position, I would have to at least consider drafting him. So I gave you a look at the Jets roster. You can see they are 1-10 entering this game. They have not had a good season. Pretty similar roster to the one they had last year, but no Ryan Fitzpatrick, and they're actually missing their starting quarterback, Mac Farmer. This was supposed to be the Mac Farmer Bowl, but he is out this week. He is injured. Now, if you guys remember correctly, Mac Farmer was the guy I thought about drafting over Blake Wells in the first round of the draft last year, and kind of regretted it in the end because he ended up going in the middle of the second round. And if you remember, I traded back up into the first round to get Wells. I could have just kept my 2 second-round picks and gotten Farmer along with another second-rounder, but unfortunately, well, I don't know if I should say unfortunately, because Wells has been pretty solid so far, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Either way, it's going to be Geno Smith starting for the Jets, so that should be an advantage for us. Anyway, getting into the gameplay here, we are starting the game off with the ball right now. It is Todd Gurley carrying this one to the outside. He is going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards on that one. 3rd and 2 coming up. Wells out of the shotgun, looking, tons of time. Fires over the middle, and it is Gurley hauling that one in for the first down grab. Now 2nd and 21 coming up after a holding call. Wells feels the rush, and he is brought down by David Harris right there, setting up 3rd and 29. Wells dropping back, looking long. He's got a man. It's Kenny Britt. He's going to try and get to the first down marker, and he does. A long pass completion right there, and Kenny Britt picks up the first down. Now 1st and 10 later in the drive. It's Gurley rushing this one up the gut. He breaks a tackle and picks up about 10 yards on that one. Now it's 2nd and inches coming up. Wells looking over the middle. That's caught by Jared Cook. Into the end zone he goes, and that is a touchdown. There is a flag on the field. We'll see who this one is going to be called on. It is holding, but it is going to be on the defense, so the touchdown will stand, and the Rams get on the board first. They take an early 7-0 lead. Now next drive for the New York Jets, you can see it is Geno Smith taking the field. He will get the start at quarterback for the Jets here today. Not a good season so far, only a 50% completion percentage and a 9 touchdown to 7 interception ratio. Really not seeing a lot of improvement out of him, but either way, he is going to make the completion there. That is a broken tackle by the rookie running back for the Jets, Isaac Cooper, out of Wisconsin. So now that sets up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. A handoff to Cooper. This time he cuts back to the left side. He's going to pick up 12 yards on that play. That would give them a new set of downs, but later in the drive it's 3rd and 9. Smith going play action. He feels the rush, and he is sacked. It looks like it was Hayes and Quinn combining there. So the Jets would have to punt it away. Now next drive for the Rams, it's Gurley getting back in the action here on 2nd and 17. He picks up about 8 yards there, so 3rd and 8 coming up. Actually, he picked up 9 yards. Now Wells looking right side, fires short, and it's Gurley tiptoeing his way, Trey Mason that is, tiptoeing his way inbounds down the sideline, picks up the first down, and the drive will continue for the Rams. Now 2nd and 10 coming up. Wells dropping back, looking for the screen. It is Gurley this time. He's going to pick up a block, break a tackle, and get about 15 yards there on the pickup. Wells is 9 of 9 to start so far. He has been looking fantastic. Here we go. Now he's firing short this time. It is Kenny Britt making his 2nd grab of the day, and Wells is now 10 of 10 as the drive continues for the Rams. Wells scrambling now, got no one open downfield, finds his running back out of the backfield, and that is going to be another big chunk gained right there by the Rams as the drive continues to the 15-yard line. Now Gurley up the gut. He's going to pick up around 8 yards there, so 2nd and 1 coming up from the 7-yard line. Wells empty backfield looking. He's going to step up. He scrambles for the end zone. He gets hit hard, but hangs onto the football. 1st and goal coming up, and it's Gurley right through the middle of the defense, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams take an early 14-0 lead now as they have dominated this game so far. Midway through the 2nd quarter, it is Geno Smith looking play action, firing right side, and that's almost intercepted intercepted by Janoris Jenkins, but that would set up 4th down, so the Jets punted away once again. 3rd and 15 for the Rams coming up, and Wells is sacked. That is going to force a punt away from our own 7, so another possession change now as the Jets will get good field position, and it's Isaac Cooper who's going to improve upon that field position, picking up about 18 yards on that carry. Now 2nd and 9 from the 31. It is Andre Ellington this time running up the middle for a gain of about 8. Now 3rd and 2 coming up. Smith looking short. He's got his man. It is Brandon Marshall, who's already got over 1,000 yards receiving this season. And I know a lot of people have been asking for the stats in the videos. I will put those in, probably not in the next episode, but I'll try to put them in episode 16. I keep forgetting to do that, but I know you guys have been requesting it, so I will try and make a point of emphasis to put that the next time I record one of these videos. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Now Smith looking over the middle. He's got his man. It's Jeremy Curley breaking a tackle, getting the yards necessary, continuing the drive here for the Jets. 2nd and goal. Smith, end zone touchdown. That is going to be a score for Dwayne Allen there as the Jets get on the board with just 44 seconds to play in the half. So now the Rams will try and put one final possession together. Wells firing right side. He's got his man, Jared Cook. He's going to try and get to the sideline. Does not quite do it, so the Rams would have to call a timeout. Now from the 45-yard line here, 26 seconds to play. It's going to be Wells firing to the outside. Kenny Britt is there for the grab. The drive will continue now. 2nd and 4 coming up. Shotgun set for the Rams. It's Wells looking right side again. He's got his man, Jared Cook, who gets out of bounds to the 33-yard line. Now 1st and 10 from the 33 with about 14 seconds to play. Left side, it's Tavon Austin. And oh, we could have taken that one to the end zone, but he stepped out of bounds. So that sets up 1st and 10 from the 12. One final shot at the end zone for the Rams. Wells takes a deep drop back looking end zone. And that was almost intercepted. Wells somehow actually got that through the needle right there. He threaded the needle, I should say, but Cook could not hang on. So that set up 2nd and 10 with about 5 seconds to play. We just decided to go for the field goal, play it safe, and make it a 2-score game. So Zerline converts, and we take a 17-7 lead into the half. You can see we have been dominating the play so far. Really no contest yet, but we'll see if the Jets can make it one in the second half. It's Isaac Cooper getting back to work here, picking up about 8 yards on that play. Now 3rd and 4 later in the drive from the 35-yard line. It's a screen play, and it is going to be Andre Ellington making the grab, getting into open space. He had some daylight ahead of him, but there was TJ McDonald to make the tackle there. So that gives the Jets good field position now from the 35-yard line. Play action fake. Smith looking over the middle. That is hauled in. That looks like it was Eric Decker making that play later in the drive. Now 2nd and 6. Quick drop back for Smith. He's looking left side. That is going to be another completion. This time Jeremy Curley getting on the action. Now 1st and goal. Smith looking, firing, end zone touchdown. Dwayne Allen with his 2nd grab of the day and his 2nd touchdown of the day. He is banged up on the play though, as he is grabbing his back there, and I believe he would actually be out for the rest of the game, although I cannot confirm that to be for sure. Either way, next drive for the Rams, it is 3rd down, and that is going to be a big sack by Mo Wilkerson. So 4th down coming up now. We would punt it away. Here we go. Ensuing Jets drive. They get good field position. It's Jeremy Curley over the middle, picking up the 1st down. Now a handoff to Isaac Cooper, bouncing to the outside, breaking a tackle, and picking up about 7. That puts the Jets into field goal territory. Now 3rd and 3 coming up. Smith looking left side. That's caught, but a great tackle there by, I believe that was LaMarcus Joyner or E.J. Gaines. I think it was E.J. Gaines, actually. So he makes the 1st down saving tackle, and the Jets will settle for a field goal. We are all tied up at 17 now, but Wells' good day continues. He is 20 for 23 after that completion. 3rd down coming up. It's Gurley up the middle. He picks up the 1st down, and the drive will continue now as the clock ticks under 9 minutes to play. From the 42-yard line, play action fake. Wells scrambling to the right side, fires on the run. He's got his man Tavon Austin breaking loose into the open field. He's got it inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown. A big play from Tavon Austin, something that has become a recurring theme of sorts in the second half of this season. Austin making plays in the passing game. He makes a big one there, and that is going to give the Rams a 24-17 lead. Ensuing drive for the Jets, 3rd down and 8. Smith fires that one away, so they have to punt it away. Now next drive for the Rams, it's Wells. He gets sacked here on 1st and 10. He will only lose about 4 though, so 3rd and 14 coming up. Wells out of the shotgun set, looking, firing left side, and he overthrows his target, Kenny Britt. That sets up 4th down, and the Rams would have to punt it away. So next drive for the Jets. He fumbles, but that is luckily recovered by Isaac Cooper. However, it sets up 2nd and 21 now. 2nd and long for the Jets. It's Smith. He scrambles, but he cannot escape the pressure of Nick Fairley. Actually, that was Robert Quinn, excuse me, so that would set up a punt away for the Jets. Now it is Tavon Austin's turn to try and make some magic here. He will return this one from the 40-yard line, cutting up the middle of the field. He's going to get loose. Only one man to beat it is the punter. Not a lot of room to work with, though, so he will step out of bounds at the 15-yard line, but a great return by the former West Virginia Mountaineer. here. That sets up the Rams in great field position, a chance to make it a 2-score game. And it is Cook firing end zone, touchdown, Tavon Austin, his second of the game. He gets rewarded for his good punt return right there, and that makes it a 2-score game. That would pretty much ice this game. Now it's going to take a big play or two from the Jets here to try and make this comeback. It's another fumble, but luckily for the Jets, once again, they recover it. This time it's an offensive lineman hopping on it. So later in the drive, 2nd and 10, it's going to be fired short. It is Daniel Fells getting into the action there. He's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. Now 1st and 10, Smith out of the shotgun set, looking, firing short. It is Jeremy Curley once again making the spin move. He's going to get stopped short he's going to get stopped just short of the first down marker, I should say. 2nd and inches now. Smith, he's going to scramble. He's going to pick up the first down with his legs, getting across midfield, and he is finally brought down at about the 48-yard line now. So we get to the 2-minute warning. Smith still looking to go through the air here. It is going to be Brandon Marshall making the grab, picking up the yards after the catch, getting to the 34. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 3 from the 27. Smith looking short over the middle once again. As you can see, we were kind of playing a contained defense, a lot of cover 4, just trying to avoid the big play. We figured that they were going to need at least 1 or 2 big completions to try and make this comeback. But they are driving down the field here. It's Isaac Cooper out of the backfield making the play. Now 2nd and goal coming up. Smith looking. He's going to fire end zone, and it is dropped. A missed opportunity there, but the drive will continue. 3rd and goal. Smith looking over the middle, and it is Eric Decker. Excuse me, that's Jason Morrow, not Eric Decker. I got the 2 white guys on the team confused, but there it is, Jason Morrow, the former Texas Tech Red Raider with the touchdown. So the Jets need the onside kick here. 37 seconds to play, and that is going to be recovered by the Rams. 3 timeouts left for the Jets, so we only need 1 first down to end this game. 3rd and 3 coming up. Wells fires short. That is Michael Rivera. He stays in bounds, and that will do it. We can run out the clock from there. So the Rams would go on to win 31-24 would be your final. A little bit closer than we would have liked, playing a team like the Jets in our home stadium. Would have thought it would have been more of a blowout, but once again, our defense didn't really play that well. I thought Smith really exposed our pass defense, and when a guy like Geno Smith is exposing our pass defense, that is really not what you want to see. So kind of disappointed with the way the team played a little bit, but the offense looked great. Wells really starting to come into his own, I think. Starting to play a lot better. I know I've been getting kind of critiqued in the comment section lately with some of my pass decisions. I know I'm not the best passer in this game. I know I don't progress through my reads very well. You guys don't have to point that out for me. I already know. And yes, I understand that the interceptions he throws are my fault. I get it. I know. I'm just trying to keep the commentary realistic if you can pick up what I'm putting down. But I don't want to harp on it too much. So either way, take a look at the final stats here. Isaac Cooper also had a pretty good game. 12 carries for 84 yards. So really no facet of our defense played that well today. A little bit disappointing, but like I said, offense is really starting to look good. I'm really impressed with how they've been playing the last couple weeks. So that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.